Alright guys, it is 6:30. I woke up nice and early at 5:30, had a little workout, and now I'm getting ready to go get some breakfast before going to Vietnam, which I'm not supposed to be going to Vietnam. Alright, let's go get some free breakfast. Okay, so the breakfast selection is just as good as last night's dinner selection. Oh my gosh, there's so many good pastries here. Croissants, little danishes. I'm getting a croissant. Just devoured breakfast. It was one of the best breakfasts I've ever had. Holy. Anyways, Hong Kong, it's been a blast. I didn't plan to stay here, but it wasn't bad. Alright, so I was waiting for my plane, testing out the new camera, and I've still got a lot of learning to do, but I finally figured out some of the settings. Pretty stoked about that. And I'm boarding my plane now, going to Ho Chi Minh City. I'll be there in probably like 2 hours, and then another 1 hour flight to Bangkok. I'll be landing in Bangkok by like 1 p.m. their time. So I don't know what I'm gonna do today, but I'm meeting with a friend who I went to school with in Bangkok later tonight, and we're gonna go out, so it'll be really fun to see her.
Se me va como el agua entre los dedos y no lo puedo evitar, a pesar que de pena yo me muero. Tu cariño se me va como el agua entre los dedos y no lo puedo evitar, a pesar que de pena yo me muero. Tu cariño se me va como el agua entre los dedos. No lo puedo evitar, a pesar que de pena yo me muero. Tu cariño se me va como el agua entre los dedos.
We are definitely in Asia now. It's so much hotter. I can feel the humidity. So we're just checking in for a flight, and we literally might miss it again. We might be stuck in Vietnam because the transfer was only 50 minutes and we had a 5-minute delay on the runway, and now they're saying that they were not accounting for us to come so soon. Honestly, it's just a mess. So we might be stuck in Vietnam waiting for the next flight to Bangkok, and hopefully they figure it out. They just let me through, but my bags will not make the flight, so they're gonna be delivered like 4 or 5 hours later. This sucks, like so annoying. What better way to get to your plane than a bus? On to Vietnamese Airlines. It's literally like being in a toaster. It's so hot right now. The flight is being rescheduled due to technical difficulties. Alright guys, this has been the transit day from hell. The reason for the last delay was that the air conditioning wasn't working, so they temporarily suspended our flight, but they got people to fix it. It's working now. Either way, for an hour we were sitting on the tarmac with no air conditioning, and I am like sweating. It's so hot here. I'm dying. Anyways, I want to thank Cathay Pacific for the worst travel experience I have ever had in my life. When they said we're having technical difficulties, I'm like Alright guys, so we just landed in Thailand. The transit day from hell hopefully has come to an end. However, my bag might not be here. Welcome to Thailand. So tracking down my bag is going to be an absolute nightmare. Thailand and Southeast Asia in general is the land of delegation. Like, nobody will help you, but everyone will tell you who else to go talk to. And literally, I tried to go talk to the baggage guy, and he's asleep at his desk. Cathay Pacific, I paid a premium to fly you, you lost my luggage, and you made me 18 hours late to get to Bangkok. I am not very impressed. We are finally through customs, through security. No bag, but we're here, getting in a taxi, going into Bangkok. I'm so exhausted, so tired of this. Cathay Pacific. Oh God, I'm on the driver's side. Alright guys, despite all the BS, despite having a flight that took me about 30 hours to get here, despite losing my bag, I could not be happier. I feel this is so nostalgic for me. This is very close to where I was staying in Bangkok. Look at this. I miss this so much. Like, I loved Bangkok. It feels like a second home for me, and so to be here, I'm like a 5-minute walk away from where I'm staying tonight, my old place, and I couldn't be happier to be here. I'm so excited. I'm over the moon. See, this is Bangkok. Walking on the side of like a highway. It's all chill here. Look at where the sidewalk starts. Behind the barrier. You literally have to like illegally cross the road to get to the sidewalk. But I'm okay with it. So my place is like down here. It's a little bit sketchy. This is the intersection I would use every day before going to school, and there's no stop sign. There's 5 ways of traffic coming in through here. People just kind of nudge their way through. It's craziness. And there's a street vendor selling fresh pineapples. Hello. This is right before the alleyway where I turn into where I used to live. And so every single day when I went to school, I would take this road here. I would take my bike. I had bought a bike at the time. If you guys watch my older vlogs, you'd know that. So I was actually living in Bangkok going to school. It's like the best time ever. It feels so good to be home. This is the alleyway that I used to come down every day. Feels so good to be back. Okay, all this development is new. That looks like a new place to eat because it says have English menu, meaning they have English menus. And I used to eat here all the time. They sell street food and they sell beer. And this is where I would sit, get pad thai. And just right there is where I used to stay. I made it. Alright guys, I have checked into Nunsi Residence, and again, this is where I was staying when I was going to school, and this rental unit that I'm in now is very similar to what I had, and my balcony was overlooking the pool instead of a parkade. So this is definitely not one of the nicer units, but this is where I was staying. So this is the kitchen, which turns into the bathroom, and that's the shower. But yeah, it's pretty basic, but it did the trick. And what was really cool is all the other exchange students lived here as well. And we would always go out together, and downstairs is where we would get pad thai, we'd get red curries made, all sorts of good stuff. And meals were probably the equivalent of like $3, $3.50. And it's not the cheapest you can get in Bangkok, but they were really good meals. Honestly though, it feels like I'm home. Like it feels like I'm at my second home. I just called the airport and my baggage arrives at 6:30. It's like 6 o'clock now. So realistically they won't be able to get it to me until like 9 at the very earliest, and I can't even count on it. So I'm gonna have to go buy some jeans or some shorts or something because I can't go out the way I'm dressed right now. I'm meeting with a friend and we're going to a club of some sort, or like a rooftop bar. Don't really know what I'm up to tonight, but it's gonna be a lot of fun, and hopefully I get my bag back soon. Because all my batteries are dying, and I need clothing, and I need a toothbrush. So reality sets in. This has been my biggest concern about daily vlogging in Southeast Asia. Let me show you something. See that right there? That is the amount of time required to upload my vlog. That's just the truth about Southeast Asia. It's very difficult to find reliable internet. I hope you guys will be understanding throughout the next 3 months as I travel. If I don't get a vlog up every day, just know that I'm doing my very best to do so, but again, it's not always gonna be possible. Oh good, it's now 1500 minutes remaining. It's going up. You guys, I found my calling. Become a party butler. That could be me. Fun, flexible, part-time. Alright, I'm just gonna head downstairs and I will show you guys where I used to eat. I'm meeting Ivana for dinner. So this is the garage. This is where I used to park my little scooter, and this is where we would all eat.
Now I just ate.
This is Ivana.
No, we just ate.
And we just ate pad thai. Haven't had good pad thai since leaving here, really. So, feels good to be back. So happy to be here. And it's almost 12 now. I still don't have my bag, so I can't go out in sweatpants and a sweatshirt. I know I've said it already, but I am extremely disappointed with the service I received from Cathay Pacific. It's not even just the fact that, you know, we missed our flight, it's the way they've handled it, or lack of handling. I'm definitely going to be contacting Cathay Pacific's customer service. I'll let you guys know what they have to say, but yeah. Alright, it is 12:35. Literally. Piece of crap. My bag is here. Thanks for tuning in to Christian LeBlanc's Pissed Off Vlogs. I have my stupid friggin' backpack. As my stuff arrived, we're going out. I'm going out with Ivana. Talk to you guys in a bit. Alright, so we left the club, and 7-Eleven is the shit. This is where you get everything. This is Ivana. Ivana, wanna be in my video? Hello. You're in my video now. 7-Eleven sells everything. Alcohol. These are ready to make sandwiches. These things, they're called toasties. They're basically like paninis. They're amazing. Cold coffee, which is delicious. It's full of cream and sugar, but it's really, really good. And my favorite thing, Chang. This is my favorite beer in all of Thailand. I got my toasty. Just here for the ride. Yeah, woo! All the way up! Alright, so I am on Soy 11 in a club called Sugar, and it is pretty damn late. I think it's like 5 in the morning. Having a good time though. So we are now leaving the club, and one of the funny things you have to do in Bangkok is actually barter for the taxis to use their meter. I'm letting Ivana do the sweet talking because men don't do as well trying to negotiate with taxi drivers. So they will try to basically say, I want to... So taxi drivers will usually try to barter for fixed rates, like 300 baht to get you home, when the meter would only cost you 100 or 150. So you have to find a taxi driver that's actually willing to do the meter, and that can be a bit of a challenge. We've gone through 10 taxis, and Ivana is still trying. Alright, just got back, and you can hear the rooster starting to wake everyone up, because it's almost that time. I turned the air conditioning on in my room, like I blasted it, and it feels so nice. It's got to be at least like 30 degrees outside despite it being like 5 in the morning. Tomorrow we're going to a big pool party, and that starts at like 3 in the afternoon, but I don't think we'll get there till like 5. But it should be a really good time, and I will see you guys then. Goodbye. See you in 3 months.
Don't see this little face for a little while, but